Hi everyone, welcome back to Yellow Cottage Soapery. Today I am making raspberry mango soap, and it is a blend of raspberry and then a mango papaya fragrance. It smells amazing. And I'm going to use 3 colors from my sample set from Nurture Soap. I have Wanderlust, is a pretty pinky color. I have Orange Marmalade, and then I have this beautiful Lime Appeal. And I have a little plan for piping on the top, so hopefully that will work out for me. Sometimes when I make a plan, it doesn't quite work out, but I haven't mixed this yet. You can see some of my harder oils are on the bottom here. So I'm just going to give it a quick stick blend and mix in my kaolin clay and all of that, and then we'll get started. I'm going to do some piping. I'll just tell you real quick what tips I'm using. I have, the green is just a Wilton 3, just a really small round tip, and I have a coupler so I can put a leaf tip on there as well. I have a 104 rose tip on the orange. The pink has the 1M, which is great for making just the little round rosettes. And then I have, this is a Wilton 222. It's one of my favorite tiny star tips. So I kind of have an idea in mind of what I'm going to do. I think I saved too much piping, as I always do. The first thing I want to do, I have some oil here, a little bit of olive oil, and I've mixed in some 24 karat gold. And I'm going to see if this will work on it. I just kind of want to flick some drops on it. I don't know if they'll end up showing up because I may have too much piping that it'll cover it up, but I just wanted to, I don't know why this isn't really working, but in case I had any white in the background, I thought it would be pretty to see gold. Although this technique isn't working amazingly, but this may not even end up showing up, so, okay. The first thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to do the little pink rosettes. Now, I've been asked a lot if I'll do more teaching when I'm piping, and I really want to get my camera to be overhead a little bit more. I think it would be beneficial for you guys to see, but you've seen me do this a million times. This is a tip 1M, and I'm just going to make a little rose like that. I don't want it to be too big. And usually I go around the cake and do that, or the cake. This is not a cake. This is soap. What am I doing? I'm losing my mind. I'm going to take my green. This is just the number 3. It's like a writer tip. And I'm just going to kind of make a line. And then I'm going to just kind of go back and forth. To make it look like a different type of leaf than what I normally do. So I'll show you that up close. Just like a little vine like that. And I'm going to do one on the other side as well. So I don't have steady hands. I do not. So I'm trying to use both hands, hoping that it'll be a little bit steadier. There's some other beautiful piping work I would love to be able to do, but I know that my hands are not steady enough. So I'm going to just do these like in little sets, if that makes sense. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm trying to look at an inspiration picture that I was using. It's not really the same, but right here, I have this 104 rose tip. I have the large end facing down. And I'm going to just go like squeeze up, go to the left, go to the right. And then I'm going to do another one right next to it. And you can just do a fourth one in the center if you'd like. So then you got little flowers that look like that. Okay, so then I'm going to have to keep switching my tips unless I just figure out to do all the pinks first. I don't know, I kind of wanted to do this so I could make sure I have room for all of these little things. They're good. So it's going to be like little individual clusters of this pattern. But I do want to get it on most of the soap because otherwise you got soap bars that won't have anything, and that's not cool. So then I'm just going to put, this is my leaf tip, a 352. I'm just going to put a few leaves like that. And then I have my white, which is just a little star tip, and this is just going to add a little bit of an accent. I don't know how well it'll show up because of the white, but I'm going to kind of put it right over here like that. So The little clusters will look like that. I'm just going to kind of put those around the soap. go ahead and cut raspberry mango. And you can see the color, especially the roses, changed color a little bit. It looks a little bit more like of a rusty orange. And I think it's because there was 1% vanillin in the mango fragrance that I used in the blend. And you can see it's kind of turned more of a, like a pale yellow as well. I don't really expect it to discolor any more than this because I didn't use as much mango as I did the raspberry. So hopefully it won't discolor too much more because I love the colors the way they are. And this fragrance is, oh, I love anything with raspberries or any berries really. What I did to swirl it probably looked kind of weird, but I was actually looking at some of my own Instagram pictures the other day, seeing other old soaps that I've made. And so you're not going to be able to see it in this one. I made a soap. I don't know how I did it, and I have to go back on my computer and find the video. But I had 4 colors in a row. This was a mold that was just a loaf mold. It wasn't the tall and skinny. They were the wider ones. And my batter must have been thick, and I poured the white, and then I did a row of each color right next to each other. And then I did a row of white again. And then I took the hanger and went down just straight across and kind of pulled it, and it kind of looked like a feathered look. And so I tried to do that with this, and what I did is I didn't save any white to put on the top. So you're really not going to get the effect that I wanted. It seems like there's more colors, like sort of like this, but then I took the hanger and went through it and it swooped up. So I'll try that. It's hard in this mold because you can't just pour one layer of color all across, because then some of the bars would only have 1 or 2 colors. So, but you know what? This is like just a beautiful, fragrant soap, and I don't think it needs a lot on the inside. I think just a little touch of color is kind of cool. There's not really a design to it, but this is so creamy white. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos I've been uploading lately. I've done 2 in the past couple days. I have another one now that I'm going to work on after this. And I also have another soap I wanted to make today and a couple new molds that I got. Excuse me, I have a sore throat today. I don't know what's going on. But I've been up in my soap space and just cleaned everything. My shelves were bare, so I was like, this is a good time to just start fresh and clean everything really good. So I've been doing that this morning. And so I've got the 3 fruity soaps that I made before this up on the curing rack, and all of them smell really, really good. This is probably my favorite, just because I love raspberry. I guess I saved the end loaf to cut. That was the middle loaf. Oh, maybe? I don't know. I'll look and see. I think this was... I guess this was the center loaf. So you get a little bit more color in the center. Usually I cut the center loaf for you guys, but I guess I did it the opposite today. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.